Welcome to VOM, the virtual open mic. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the sounds of Jules Bland.
Yeah, Jules.
Jules Bland, yo.
Nice.
Ah, goodness gracious. Here,
Yay, all my stuff's not broken.
Yeah. Yeah.
I played a show on Saturday, and it was in this like shed offset sort of thing from a friend of mine's house. We do this thing like once or twice a year where we have a memorial for former friend of the show, former in multiple ways because he died, but also, he hadn't been on the VOM in a while. Steve Hunt. Anyway, so this has nothing to do with Steve. Shut up, Steve. You had your day. That was Saturday. So when I was like loading out all my stuff, I was carrying 2 speakers, and I like there was the side door had like a surprise little lip.
Oh no.
Like when you walk like in and out. And so I took a huge spill and like, yeah. So I was like, is this residual from that? Because I was having technical difficulties before we got started. And no, that was just user error for the most part. So that's fun. But yeah, I scraped up my knees real good.
Sorry,
Like just, it's, and then I bumped one of them like right before I got on the stream.
Yeah.
It's been really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like stairs have been a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, man.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that was also user error. I had a few, so I should have maybe just done one speaker at a time. But I just wanted to get my shit to my car so that I could
get that.
leave at a moment's notice, when I was ready.
The Irish goodbye, as it were.
Yeah, and that is how it ended up, because I did say bye, but then I ended up sleeping in my car because my dang knees hurt too much, and I was just so tired because I'd been there for like 7 hours. So then I just slept for like a couple hours, and then I ended up leaving around like 9 or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was fun though, until the injury. Yeah, and then I got home and I had to peel my jeans off my knees. Like that's how bad. Like I just like I ripped some.
Scraped my knees like that in a long time.
Since I was a child, I think, or like since I used to play sports. But even then, like I would be wearing pads and stuff.
Yeah.
I do have knee pads still from when I used to dance. What? You did theater, Jules? Shut up. Shut up. Don't make fun.
I'm not making fun. I did ballet for a little while.
I did gymnastics and like dance when I was a part of this this outfit called Colors out of PG County, which was like a really cool. Actually, it's like right around the corner from where we shoot arrows. If that's ever.
Oh yes.
There's a high school. I forget what it's called. Northwestern High.
Oh yes. I know where you're talking about.
So we would like be in the Jim Henson Auditorium.
Yeah, it's a very famous performing arts school. The home of Jim Henson. So.
Yeah.
So
that was. Anyway, and that actually is full circle. That aided me when I fell. It would have been so much worse, but I did like a roll. I saved the speakers. Nice. I like the only point of like injury was my knees. Like the everything else was okay, which it's fine. My knees will heal. The speakers will cost money to get fixed. And I don't have that, so
I still haven't fixed my old interface yet. So.
Oh, that's why you got a new one? Is because the other one?
Yeah, I just crapped out. Well, there was like a lightning strike or something near my house, and a bunch of things died.
Everything just got fried.
Yeah, a bunch of things got fried.
Yeah.
So, don't use power strips. Use surge protectors. There's a big difference.
the surge protectors are the guys with the little switches on them, right?
Yeah. It's got like a thing that will trip. Like if there's a power surge, it will shut off. But power strips, it's just a splitter. So if anything comes down that is like too much energy, it'll fry whatever's connected to it.
Okay, most of my stuff is running on power strips.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. If it's important to you, get a surge protector.
Yeah, I think my whole rig is running, and then there's like a couple things I have plugged into the wall, but that's just like lighting and stuff, and that's
yeah.
fine.
Like, luckily my computer was fine, but like I had like one of my network switches died, and my interface died, and a bunch of other stuff around the house got fried. So it took weeks to figure out what all was dead. So
Ugh, that
yeah.
sucks.
yeah. Anyway, enough kvetching out of me. I should tell people what this is. Welcome to VOM, the virtual open mic. We do this every Monday evening. My name is Rowan Corbett. That guy over there, that's Jules Bland. He is our co-host for the evening. We also have Joseph Isaacs down there of Music Matters. You should definitely check that out sometime.
That wasn't just a non sequitur. He hosts a showcase called Music Matters Showcase.
Yes.
But music does matter, so I guess it works both
Well, I
ways.
said of Music Matters, not
Oh,
Music
I
Matters.
thought that was an
I need to enunciate more.
Yeah, the theater. Acting.
So I see we've got EJD out there in the audience. Hello. Good to have you as always. And Kay said, howdy. She is our Twitch moderator and wielder of the banhammer. You have been warned. So there was a little weirdness with Facebook. It was only showing up as a reel for me for some reason. So I hope you people out there in Facelandia are not having any issues. If you are, please pipe up in the chat and let me know. We can probably spool up another feed if needs be. So
I think like a good nerdy pickup line at a sci-fi convention would be like, "Girl, you spool up my FTL." I think
you
that's
know what?
pretty good.
K said made a very good observation. It might be a part of the whole AWS outage. There's Amazon Web Services is down, and there's like a lot of web apps that are not working right now, and a bunch of services because people use Amazon.
Oh, they use their servers?
Yeah, they use their servers, and so there's a lot of stuff that's just broken. So it would be weird that Facebook was using AWS because I would assume they would run their own servers, but who knows? So
Everybody outsources.
that's true. I mean, and
Like,
everybody thinks
Facebook.
that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, you.
Everybody thinks that that Amazon got their money from selling books. Nope. That was all like a loss leader for them. What they mostly sold and what mostly made them, extremely rich, was selling web services and telling people how to do that.
Fascinating. Well, if you drive up 95, every 20, 30 miles, you'll see a giant Amazon distribution center or warehouse, So, like, some of that has to be server space.
Oh, yeah.
And they want to put these data centers, like, everywhere, man, just for, like, this AI proliferation stuff.
Oh, goodness.
It's really crazy. And, like, it's so insane that they do it in the most disenfranchised, like, communities, like the communities that have been ravaged by like coal or steel, like Pittsburgh and the like, or like, Eastern Kentucky, which has just been like stripped of all its wealth by like robber barons. They're coming there and acting like, hey, here's another opportunity for you. Here's a data center in your backyard. Yeah, it'll pollute your water and, use up all your energy and make your power bill skyrocket. But hey, it'll create 30 jobs that are underpaid.
Well, no robber baron ever got rich by trying to take land from people who had money. So,
No, that's, and it's so predatory and and we don't have to talk about how the people that are going to suffer the most from that voted these crypto fascists in.
oh God.
We don't have to talk about it. I mean, I did just mention it,
Now, when you
but we
say
don't have to talk about it.
Though when you
When I
say,
say crypto-fascist,
crypto-fascist,
I don't mean the Crypt Keeper in like Nazi regalia. I mean Peter Thiel, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos,
Yes.
Mark Zuckerberg.
I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
I like that turn of phrase, though.
Yeah.
It's very
Tell your friends. That's
crypto,
what it is.
as
It's
in
crypto-fascist.
cryptozoological, or crypto. As
Well,
in
they are. Well, you know, Peter
Bitcoin.
Thiel won't shut the fuck up about the Antichrist. You know, I think methinks thou doth protest too much, honestly.
You know what makes me angry about him the most?
Just one thing? Is it his face? Because his face is upsetting.
The thing that makes me most upset is that he uses only Lord of the Rings references for his businesses.
The Palantir shit, man.
Palantir,
It's-
Anduril. Yep.
Wow, I didn't even think of that.
Yep.
But the Palantir thing where he's just like, yeah, hey, government, give me
Yeah.
a contract to, you know, sweep up everyone's data to make this mass surveillance system where we can deport people for saying that Charlie Kirk was a racist.
Oh my goodness. Steve Patton is out there looking to get on, but he cannot find the link, so I'm going to send that to him real quick.
Oh.
He wasn't able to sign up for some reason.
It's not just like saved in a drop down on Zoom for you?
It is
Maybe
for
he
me.
uses a different.
Yeah.
No, I mean like maybe he uses like an app or something.
Yeah, and I
don't
keep
know.
it on the calendar as well. But you know, so it's always there for me. But I'm happy, I tell you, to find the invite for him and send it along. Where did it go, though?
Love to populate the Zoom room. We love to see it, don't we, folks?
Where did the?
Do you
okay,
have-
I have a question for you. Where did the "I love to see it" thing come from?
From
we
our
love to see
big,
it.
beautiful boy. Our big, wet, beautiful boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He would say that a lot in the first iteration. He
Ah.
doesn't say it as much anymore. He used to be funnier. And I think it used to be funnier to have like him be around because it was more benign. It was still very, very harmful, and it primed the pump for what we have now and to push the Democrats to the right, the first iteration of Trump. But now it's just like he's so old and tired and fat and dying, but he's like all of that is manifesting as just hate, just more hate. And like there's not even stuff to joke about. You know, remember Covfefe?
Oh yes.
You know, remember the solar eclipse where they were like, don't look into the sun, and he looked directly into the sun and pointed at it. He's like, that's the sun. Look at that.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well,
Now you have Stephen Miller's twitchy ass on the news every goddamn day. He looks like he comports himself like what's his name? The kingpin. What's his name? Vincent D'Onofrio's character in Men in Black, who's a guy in a bug suit, and he can never really get like comfortable in his skin, and that's always how Stephen Miller looks when he's talking. Like he's trying to climb out of his skin suit, and it's just like, dude, we don't care, man. We know you're a lizard person. Just climb out of there. We know it's uncomfortable.
Is
It's gotta
reminding
be
us
itchy.
that his name is Edgar.
It is Edgar. That's right. Yeah. Well, that's the human.
The
that was
human.
the Vincent
Yes.
D'Onofrio
Yes,
character.
yes.
I forget what the cockroach man's name
yeah.
was.
I don't know if he had
Yeah.
a name, but
Bugman, Joseph Bugman. You know, of the Yancey Street Bugmans.
oh, hey Steve. So I sent you the link via Messenger. So check your messages, and you should be able to get in. All right.
But in the meantime,
In the meantime,
Rowan Corbett, ladies and germs.
let's see here. What was I going to play tonight?
I don't know. You had enough time to figure it out.
I
What are you,
know.
me?
I got it. I know it. I was trying to remember what I set up. So, all right, here we go. Press all the buttons.
How do we get a quorum up if nobody else has a link?
Hey, Steve.
I mean, the link's always the same. So if you just save that as...
I know, but I
the link's always the same. Uh-oh. So if you just
Steve,
save that as...
I know, but
Speakers are on.
Someone's
How do
speakers are
you
on.
save it?
The link's always the same. So if you just
Steve,
save that,
you're wait. Stop.
speakers are on.
Stop.
Someone's
How do
speakers are
you
on.
save
Oh
it?
no!
This is the worst.
If you just save that.
Baba booey, baba booey, baba booey.
That'll fix that problem.
Okay.
Won't it, huh?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it's fine now. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right. As I was saying. A blacksmith courted me for 9 months or better. And when he won my heart, he wrote me a letter. With his hammer in his hand, he looked so clever. Were I with my love, I would live forever. That's not what you promised me when you did lie by me. You said you'd marry me, never deny me. If I said I'd marry you, it was only to try you. So bring your witness in, and I'll not deny you. Witnesses I have none but the Almighty, and He'll surely punish you for the slighting of me. Looking in the glass makes my poor heart tremble. To think I loved a man who proved deceitful. My love's across the field with cheeks like roses. My love's across the field seeking primroses, and I fear the scorching sun will spoil his beauty. Were I with my love, he would do his duty. Strange news has come to me, strange news is carried, and now it's all the talk. My love has married. Well, I wish them both much joy, though they can't hear me. But I never shall die for love, young men, believe me. A blacksmith courted me for 9 months or better. And when he'd won my heart, he wrote me a letter. With his hammer in his hand, he looked so clever. Were I with my love, I would live forever.
Nice run.
Thanks, Joe. All right, so we had a couple of people signed up, but they have not
I
shown
think
yet.
what's going on, so you know,
Mhm.
is it no longer sends out the email that it used to with the link in it.
That's really weird because I've been
And
getting
I-
those emails, but
here's
maybe
the
something
weird
is
thing.
broken. I'll check in with Rob and see what's up.
Here's the weird thing, though. I searched for an older one to come up, and it from one of my older emails, and for some reason the emails are no longer there. Figured that one out.
Well, right now, it depends on what your email is, but there's been like AWS is out today.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, and that maybe that's part
Right.
of it.
But
Unless
this
you
is
got
not the
email.
only night. Yeah, right. AWS would be directly related to them, of course.
All right. Anyway, so but that being said, that means that next up will be you, Steve, followed by Joseph. So, all good? All right. I'm going to do another. This one is called Pride. So he pushed me aside to put the mission first. Pension for the faithful, foolish and the cursed. Was I lucky to be there? Was your banishment a gift? I owe you my forgiveness, 'cause you were merciful and swift. Is it not your fault? Am I facing blame? Anywhere it sticks, should I be ashamed? I prostrated myself till I was flat on my face, and helped you justify my own praise. But it's not my fault, and I'm facing blame. Anywhere it sticks, and I'm not ashamed. Don't tell me it's convenience. Don't tell me that it's pride. I'm not backing down till I'm satisfied. Should've known you'd make this mine. Make me bury for us all. Who's gonna hide this from you now? Gonna save you from this fall. The fact is you failed me. You can argue today. Tell me anything you want, but don't lie to yourself, 'cause it's not my fault. So I'm facing blame. Anywhere it sticks, and I'm not ashamed. Don't tell me it's convenience, 'cause I know that I'm right, and I'm not backing down, taking back my pride till I'm satisfied till you make it right.
Yeah, Rowan.
A more conventional ending, but still that Rowan cliffhanger smell. Yeah.
You know,
I
I
love the
like
smell of
I like to
cliffhanger
just
in the
like get
morning.
like a good, nice, hard ending.
Yeah, me
I
too,
I
buddy.
used to hate. Oh goodness, I used to hate fade outs because I always thought of it as a cop out.
It is a cop out.
So,
Yeah.
I can see the idea of it now. It's like, oh, it's like it goes on forever, and
Sure,
you're just
but-
like the audience is like, okay, we'll come back later,
So
We've
what
had a
I
good
would do-
listen to the song. We'll come back and it'll still be there,
It's a perpetual state of, it's a quantum song. It's always, it's in superposition. It's always there.
It worked for some songs.
What I would do, and I'm not saying it doesn't work. I still think it's a cop out unless, and this is what we would do drills like this as a band, and then sometimes we would just have our songs just fade out. We would practice getting, whoever was lead. This is when. I don't think I did it with the Darkest Timeline. I think I did it with the first iteration of whatever shitty band I was in college. There were 3 different versions of the same kind of bullshit. The third one was all right, but that fell apart due to
I don't remember who it was.
irreconcilable
They used to have
differences.
this thing where one at a time they dropped out.
Yeah, that's the thing. No, but we would all get quiet at the same rate at the same time, and we would do drills where we would just practice getting quieter and quieter and quieter, and then louder and then louder and louder and louder and quieter.
That's
and
cool.
quieter.
Okay, now that's a cop out.
So someone who did
That's
that,
not a cop out. That's skillful.
practice.
What are you
That's
talking about, Steve?
So, but going back to that thing of the
Fascism?
what do they call it? Where they all leave one by one. We opened for the drive-by truckers once.
Oh.
Not with Isbell.
Jason Isbell.
Just so
We've talked about this. Yeah.
But and we were playing in a baseball field, right? And their bus was on the in the outfield, and there was bottles of liquor all over the stage and stuff.
No.
Yeah.
What?
And they were playing, and then one guy would drop out and he'd pick up his bottle and he'd step off the
Full
stage
bottle.
and he started, and you could see him walking toward the bus. And they all did this until it was just the drummer. it was pretty sick because the whole audience could see them just wandering away. It was so cool. I'm like,
Were
that's
they walking
baller
with a
right there.
purpose, or were they just they would just saunter off?
Yeah, they just sauntered off. It was so,
Nice.
It was awesome.
What I'm remembering though is a chorus. They're actually really good singers, and they were like an a cappella group, but they would just kind of one would kind of at the end of the song it would start in one voice. I mean, all the voices, and then one by one they would drop out. But the final note was held by the.
I love that a cappella shit, man.
Oh yeah,
That's the theater kid in me. where
yeah.
it's
I
just
was in an
I-
a cappella group
I
in high
love that.
school.
nerd.
Great harmony,
Yeah,
too.
I was in a cappella choir. I was in chamber choir, and I was in vocal menagerie, which
I
was
was
just
in vocal
that
menagerie.
Was,
That's
that was the
so
choir you didn't have to try
frou-frou.
out for.
I wanted
Oh,
to
so
also
it-
have elephants and kangaroos.
just behind a glass display.
It was just everybody could join. Anybody could take that class.
I understand now. Yeah, it could have been called vocal jambalaya.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right on.
Use some of that myself.
Oh yeah, man. Wow. Now I could go for some gumbo or
I've been making the
jambalaya.
hell out of gumbo lately.
Or
I-
gumbalaya. But the gumbo with the seafood in it. Oh my god, dude! Don't get me started. Don't get me started, dude.
yeah.
Low
I
county
only
broil,
had
that's
shrimp
what
at the
I like.
moment. I didn't have any crabs or anything.
All right. Well, we should probably move along. Joe Isaacs, I see you actually have your guitar.
Yeah,
in
let's do that
hand.
because we've sound checked him. So
Yeah.
so let's just get
You
him in
want
the
to jump
fray.
to the 4 there?
Sure.
Right on. Good to have you
Do
back.
you have your heart out tonight? Your 8:30 thing that you've had before?
Yeah, I have
Okay,
to get
yeah,
off
yeah,
at
yeah.
8:30.
Right on.
All right.
And you do have your original sound on, I assume, yes?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Testing. Good?
Yep.
Yep.
Sounding good.
Testing. I hardly even knowing. I don't know. I'm sorry. All right, Joe Isaacs, everybody.
All right, I think I've played this one for you guys before. It's my newest of the ones that I'm actually playing out, I believe. And it sort of has a melancholy title, but I don't really think of it as a melancholy song. It's called When You're Low. But I think it's kind of an important song because, like, I feel like when I'm, like, low, that's not great, you know, but when I'm, like, it's not great to be, like, super high either to the point where you're going to, like, be manic and, like, crash. And then if you're, like, totally flat and not feeling anything, like, that's not great either. So I do come to a resolution at the end of the song, but I feel like it would be, like, spoilers to say it, so. When you're low, nothing seems to go. When you're low, feels like you're stuck in a hole. Can't smell a flower's sweet perfume. Can't see the beauty of the moon. Can't feel the ocean's salty breeze. Can't feel the sand beneath your feet. The waves, they only drag you down. Into their wake you're gonna drown, for it pulls you deep below. When you're low, you feel on remote control. When you're low, like someone sucked out your soul. But when you're high, everything seems to fly right by. Everything's moving way too fast, whirling by in a blast. Soon it knocks you on your ass, and then you're low, stuck inside that hole. You're low, can't seem to catch that flow. When you're flat, you can't feel all that. When you're flat, it feels just like status quo. Then it'd be a little bit high and a little bit low, but mostly steady as you go, like a raft on the river flows. It'd be a little bit high, a little bit low, but mostly steady as you go, like a raft on the river goes. Catch that flow, catch that flow, catch that flow. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Very nice.
Thank you. I do like that feeling of like when you're floating on the water, you know, it's just such a relaxing feeling, and maybe that's trying to tell us something, like that's a good way to live. Still got this moment. Still got the sun shining down through the leaves of the trees, casting shadows on the grass and the gaps in the fence, with the vines creeping through. Still got these hands to play these strings. Am I playing them or are they playing me and making me ring? Still got this fear eating away at my heart, but I'm setting it aside for a moment to help us be right where we are. I still got this love. It's making me care and making me dare to be here and speak up for the people who can't be. I still got this anger at the people in power who being so cruel to those who don't have it for no other reason, and they seem to get off on it. It's just so unreal. I still got these feet. I can walk for miles round this lake with the egrets on the water and the willow bending to the surface as if it's drinking from it, and I can still smile. I still got this breath. I still got this life. Thanks to a meteor that billions of years ago came bearing nucleotides and amino acids, crashing into a hydrothermic vent so we could all be alive. Thank you, meteor. Still got this moment. Still got these good people around me. People who are kind and considerate and trying to be true. And yes, I mean you. I still got this moment. October 20th, 25. 2 days after the No Kings rallies, where it felt so good to go out with others and remember we're alive. Still got this moment. Still got this VOM. I can't believe you guys are still running, and after all this time, you are heroes. I love you. I still got this moment. That song will never be the same twice.
I didn't appreciate that dig at the end. I can't believe you guys are still doing this. Wow. Maybe that's a me problem. That's just that's something I have to interrogate within myself. Well, thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, guys.
Consummate positivity guy.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we need that right now. I mean, I'll be honest, it's a struggle for me too. And
you know, the only people I think who aren't struggling to like find the light right now are the people inflicting all the suffering. You know, which is a very small group of very small, very unpopular group of people.
Have some sort of like weirdness to them where they. You know, like,
I don't think they even feel joy, honestly. I think they want to bring everybody down to their level of suffering.
Right. Like, I don't think they're happy either, right? Like, they're just...
Because once they get their burger Reich and it's all just a bunch of fat, like, neckbeard, you know, white supremacist Hitler Pepe assholes that are in the country that they can't stand either, once that happens, they're not going to be happy.
Right.
Because the air won't be breathable and the water won't be drinkable.
Right.
Why does everything taste like mayonnaise?
Yeah, and microplastics.
You're talking about people who only hate.
But I feel like music is kind of a lifeline for a lot of us right now because it's it is.
I think art in general, but yeah, I think like you know, and I'm biased, but music is so expressive which is I think a reason.
Like even just to listen to it, right? Like
Yeah, which
you
is
can listen to a song and just
I
lift
think
your mood.
I think is one of the reasons, because people are in search of that like oasis of just like tranquility in a sea full of just shit. I think that's one of the reasons people are upset with Taylor Swift right now.
What?
And you know what? That's why dance and song was always around. You know, people were doing it way eons back. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's built into us, and it's
it's transporting. Yeah.
I've been watching some actual play D&D, and it was from a couple of years ago, and I didn't catch it back then, but it was right now. They're like in December 2019, and I'm like, oh, you poor souls. I see what's coming.
Turn back.
Everything's fun and games right now, but oh God.
I had a D&D campaign like going. We had been doing it for like a couple years, and then the panty wanny hit, and it was just like, that's what, nobody knew how to fucking use video calling, like,
No. And
maybe 1 out of 10 people like had Skype on their computer.
yeah.
I
And
don't-
like everybody
I
was
don't
like,
even
Zoom,
think it-
what is Zoom?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Zoom, and then
here-
Zoom took over. Yeah.
It didn't work before.
The guy playing my showcase had like a actually optimistic take on the whole thing. Like he has a song called "On the Other Side," which was originally about the pandemic and kind of like how we came out on the other side of it with some things that we didn't have before.
Oh, absolutely.
And his kind of hopeful thought is that maybe we're going through that right now. Like,
Sorry, I'll let you finish.
things were kind of already broken, and maybe like this is like the darkness before the dawn.
Look,
where, like,
man,
Yeah,
we've had so many of these inflection points that could be where we turn. I thought 2020 was going to be it. Legitimately. We had a complete breakdown of our healthcare system. Police brutality was like one of the main stories that wasn't coronavirus that year. So there was like, people were hungry for reform, and what we got was, now listen here, Jack. We gotta go out there. We're gonna do,
I agree that it's a long shot, but
but nothing's gonna change. And,
I agree it's a long shot,
yeah.
but I feel like it's a kind of an optimistic way of looking at things, that maybe there is
I think there
will be
is a
future
path
when we'll look back on this and
forward.
be like, oh my God, I can't believe we survived this. you know?
Yeah. I mean, well, those of us that do survive will probably be, oh my God, I can't believe we survived. Or, oh my God, I can't believe we survived.
But change is not going to come from somebody in my generation. It's going to come from somebody younger, because change comes with youth. It doesn't come with.
It's gonna come from all of us.
There's a
We all
guy
have to
with
be
a great
fighting.
smile out of New York. I'm not saying all of our all of our ails will be solved by politics and voting harder, but there is someone who is trying to affect material change, and it seems to be
He talks
a
a good
winning
game. I don't
message.
know. It's almost like he's talking too good a game. That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, but like, hey, we've tried the no, just wait. No,
Well,
look, don't rock the boat. But what about the but what about the
I hear
What about
you.
putting out a
I hear
real,
you. But
true,
remember,
positive message.
change comes that lasts through evolution and not revolution. Okay,
Tell that to the French, my guy.
it's just the way life
French
works. Well, look how long it took that to work out, and it
It
did
took
not
a-
work.
it
And it
took
did
a
not
few
work
years.
out. It can be argued that it did not work out until France got crushed in the Second World War, and it's how they came out of it.
But I agree with Jules that
I'm talking about the
I think I'm
1780s.
agreeing with Jules, because I think like we just need to like speak the truth and stand up for what's right. That's all.
Right.
That-
If
part of
you
it.
cut yourself off at the knees before you even get to the negotiating table, if you're pre-negotiating with yourself to talk yourself down to more realistic and realizable things, which, like, who decides that? The people in power. So, like,
Well, but
Also, like
you have to have the extremes in order to have the median, but
hey,
it
look,
doesn't mean
no
that
Martin
the extremes
without
should rule.
Malcolm, and they did kill both of them. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if Malcolm X had not been there, King would
No.
not have accomplished
And
anything.
Martin Luther King, by the time he was
Hammer in the
killed, Malcolm had moved him to the left. He didn't move him to the right.
Yeah,
you don't
exactly.
see that version of reactionaryism working. It doesn't. If they wanted, they're not going to take woke fascism. They're just going to take regular fascism. Why would they vote for Republican light if the Republican's just there?
He was taking his cue from guys like Franklin and that guy in the Carolinas that came from Louisiana. I can't remember his name right now. And he was taking his cue from them, where he said, "I can't do anything from the outside. I've got to make a pact with somebody on the inside if I'm going to get anything done." But he needed the hammer. He needed a guy who was saying, "Look, goddamn it, stop fucking around. This is what we want."
There needed to be a threat of
Right.
some consequence, and that is not what the so-called opposition feels today. They feel that you owe them your fealty because they're not the other guy. They're not offering anything other than not being this, even though they're letting all of this happen.
I can tell you something else, though. The thing that probably made the biggest difference were entertainers. I'm talking about Motown.
Dylan, Woody Guthrie, I mean...
No, I don't mean those guys. I'm talking about
What are we
Motown.
talking about? The
People
crossover artists.
These crossover artists who were
Yeah,
able to grab
yeah.
these white audiences and
Yes,
change a whole
yes.
generation.
And it's like,
not
hey,
just that.
he's not so
Muhammad
bad.
Ali. Muhammad
my God,
Ali, when he
yeah.
became, Muhammad
Muhammad
Ali,
Ali,
I mean,
James
he had
Brown.
the statement of the century. None of those little yellow guys caused me, any harm. Why do I
Right.
want to go kill them?
The people, and he understood the cause of the problem, and I think that gets obfuscated by Democrats and Republicans. They try to point the finger. Like everybody's pointing the finger at the left for the reason that everything's bad. The right says it's wokeness, and the liberals are like, hey, we focus too much on trans. There's the same thing. They're saying the same stuff.
Right, but the thing about Ali is he made a transition without trying to. He said, basically, "Hey, I'm one of you." He was a hero to white kids that were being forced into a draft. The same as he was to black kids, and all of a sudden, race doesn't matter.
No,
We're
it's
all
the
in this boat together.
The class struggle is, and that's the thing that Martin Luther King was about towards the end of his life. I think it's the reason they killed him, because in the last year of his life, he started talking about, uniting a class struggle and redistribution of wealth and all of this,
Well, he
sort of
wasn't
stuff.
saying anything. He wasn't saying anything new.
No, he
It was-
wasn't. But
I
the
mean-
fact that he had so much momentum he was a crossover artist. Seriously, that's a perfect way to put that. He was a crossover activist. He was bridging that divide. The stuff that people like to quote from him is the unity stuff, and that was working with white liberals.
Yeah, well,
And
yeah,
then
because
once
he understood
started-
he understood that you've got to get people on board. If you want
Yes,
to get
and then
anything
once
done.
he started talking about the actual political way to get this stuff done, which is redistribution of wealth, and it is reform of that sort of systematic injustice, and we can go on and on about how to go about it, but that's when it was oh no, it was fine when it was just black people that you were talking to, but you can't get real people mixed up in this, people that matter.
He already did have that, though. I mean,
I'm telling you, man, the messaging changed running up to the election, and then that is what 1968 was a crazy year. I was there.
I was very politically. I was very politically active at that period in my life, and I was politically active with a good friend of mine whose father was the Republican Party chairman of all things, and the
Oh my God.
and the NAACP chairman in for the state of Maryland.
Both?
Well, it's interesting, but
Okay.
he was he was a bit of George Washington Carver, but he was a nice
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
And he's very
one of the
famous.
good ones, as they would
He was
say.
famous enough to have a boulevard in Annapolis named after himself. So,
Well, shit.
at any rate, I watched this transition happening on a local level. You know, I watched people that I was damn sure were hardened racists suddenly start talking common sense. You know, it sounded like a flip like Marjorie Taylor Greene. You know what the
Well,
fuck?
that is. She's still.
She's going to run for president. That's what she's.
That's
up
what
to.
she's doing right now. She's
That's what the
appealing
bitch is
to
up to.
what's left of the moderate right.
Political
And,
whore. Period.
Yeah, she doesn't really stand for anything except for she is anti-Semitic. That's for sure.
That's for sure.
yeah.
Well, she's anti anything but herself.
Yeah.
These people live to hate. That's their whole purpose in life.
Yeah.
Miller
I
is a
think
perfect example.
He's the epitome of that. I think to your point, showing people that we have more in common with each other is the main point. I think, and that is
important.
That is what I try to do. Lowest common denominator shit, and they use fear and they use hate, and I think we could use hope and like the possibility of something actually happening, as opposed to reactionary, you know, like we have to be actionary. I don't know. That's not a word. I'll come up with something. Anyway,
Well,
Steve, please play us something.
I understand one thing about it all is why do you pick people out to hate them? I mean, what is your purpose in life if that's what you live for? To pick
I could
people
make a
out
list.
so you can make a list and hate them. You know, I mean, I can make I can hate people individually, but not
Right. I choose
not
who I hate.
Not people just because
No,
maybe
it's
they have blue eyes or black skin or yellow skin or whatever else. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Case by case basis. You find assholes everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just tell me about it. Dealing with my wife's problems, I know. Okay. Annie was just a girl dressed in ragged clothes, hair of red and eyes so blue, freckles on her nose. She talked of knights and castles and other fancy things. Said when she was queen, I would be her king. Well, look at you, Annie, dressed up like a queen, like that vision in my every childhood dream. Oh, tell me, Annie, darling, that you remember me. Let me have this dance, share your fantasy. Annie, in our teenage years, cast a spell on me, so caught up in her beauty, truth I could not see. That Annie was a fox who lived but for the chance, and now the years have left their mark etched on Annie's face. Oh, look at you, Annie, dressed up like a queen, like that vision in my every childhood dream. Oh, tell me, Annie, darling, that you remember me. Let me have this dance, share your fantasy. Annie dances around the floor, her face all aglow, but whom she dances with, only Annie knows. For Annie's all alone, and no one comes to call, save this one who left his heart, shadows on the wall. Well, at you, Annie, dressed up like a queen, like that vision in my every childhood dream. Oh, tell me, Annie, darling, that you remember me. Let me have this dance, share your fantasy. Annie looks up puzzled and asks my name again. A dozen times I've told her, but I answer just a friend. Then I take her in my arms and kiss her troubled head, while they stop the music and take her off to bed. Hey, look at you, Annie, dressed up like a queen, like that vision in my every childhood dream. Oh, tell me, Annie, darling, that you remember me. Let me have this dance, share your fantasy. Thank you.
Steve Patton, y'all.
And now, maybe something on a little lighter note. Not that I feel all that light. I was 5, Sally was 4, when she moved in right next door. Fell in love at the very first sight, but that was the day of our first fight. All she wanted to do was play. I don't know why I chased her away. But she said, oh, you'll be sorry you were ever mean to me. Yeah, you just wait, you wait and see. One fine day you're gonna want me back, and I'll make you sorry you ever said that. I was 10, Sally was 9, when I gave her a valentine. A homemade card with a silly rhyme, but she kissed me for the very first time. All she wanted to do was thank me. I don't know why I couldn't let it be. But she said, you'll be sorry you were ever mean to me. Yeah, you just wait and see. One fine day you're gonna want me back, and I'll make you sorry you ever said that. A few years later, Sally moved away. She said she'd write me every day. I said I was glad she was leaving. Would it be the one who's grieving? But I was scared to be alone until the day when we'd be grown. And she said, oh, you'll be sorry you were ever mean to me. Yeah, you just wait and see. One fine day you're gonna want me back, and I'll make you sorry you ever said that. Years went by, life took its course. I got married and then divorced. Then one night at the Pirates Den, my childhood crush, Sally Sally walked in. All she wanted was to see an old friend, but I fell in love all over again. And she said, aren't you sorry you were ever mean to me? Yeah, you just wait and see. One fine day you're gonna want me back, and I'll make you sorry you ever said that. Thank you. Thank you.
Steve Patton, y'all.
Thank you.
Well, I'm glad you made it out again tonight, Steve.
That did help me. That did help. That did help me perk up a little bit.
Yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad you were able to make it in tonight.
I expect we got another 6 weeks of her being in that rehab place at least, and that's not really going great then.
Yeah. Sorry,
They're
man.
warehousing her rather than rehabbing her.
But yeah, we're keeping you in our thoughts, man. I know that's not much, but you know.
Hey, it all helps, buddies.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just
we're-
glad to have you all there. Just being there.
Yeah.
You know.
And we are here for you, man.
Thanks.
So, for those of you who do not know, this is VOM, the virtual open mic. We do this every Monday evening. My name is Rowan Corbett. Jules Bland, who will be back in a moment, is our next performer, and he is our co-host. I would be remiss if I did not let you all know that I'm having a birthday show coming up soon. So for those of you who do not know, I am a member of a band called Iliami, and also a band called Tinsmith, and also a band called IO, and also a band called the Acacia Sears Band. And all of those bands...
Get a former member of the Chocolate Drops.
Yes, and a former member of the Carolina Chocolate Drops. And all of those bands are going to be at this show. So, well, except for the Carolina Chocolate Drops. Iliami, Tinsmith, IO, and the Acacia Sears Band. We will all be performing at Glen Echo Park on November 1st. And it is an afternoon show, 2 p.m. And we would love to have you come out. It's going to be a fun time. So I'll put a link in the chat so you can find out about it, get tickets and whatnot. And we would love to see you there. Thank you for that little PSA. I will also remind you all that we do have a prompt for next month. And the song prompt is "The Trees Voted for the Axe. Make of that what you will, and write to your heart's content."
It has nothing at all to do with what we were just talking about.
No.
The trees voted for the trees.
Voted for the axe.
Oh, nice.
Righto.
Like the rich voted for the guillotine. They didn't know it. But that's what they were just paying into the guillotine fund.
Goodness. I was thinking about this the other day. What ended up happening to the Marquis de Lafayette?
He went back to France.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I thought I think he just died old.
Oh.
I don't think he got wrapped up in the. I think he was. No, he wouldn't have been dead by the time the French Revolution happened. Yeah, he would have. Yeah,
Okay.
he would have.
What
Yeah.
year was that?
So that would be like the 1830s, right?
Oh yeah. He probably would not have made it.
Not French restaurant. French Revolution. Oh no, 1789. No. So I'm. He
Okay.
would have been
He might have been.
around.
Yeah, I'll have to
Okay.
look that up. That is some off stream research that I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
maybe.
Well,
I
he
will-
died in 1834,
Yeah.
so he made it through.
Okay, maybe I will
and-
make a hip hop musical about the Marquis de Lafayette.
Yeah, go for it. Why not? In these unprecedented times.
And with that,
With that,
I give you Jules Augustus Bland.
regal, authoritarian, anti-democratic. That's me. That's me. Nepo baby. That's me. I just found out, Rowan, and I'm so sorry to do this to you.
Yes?
Charlie Kirk's middle name
Oh, no.
was James.
Oh, God.
So you know what the inspiration came from.
Oh, no.
And it's
Oh.
completely antithetical to everything that he stood for, the politics of Star Trek.
Yeah, I am always tickled by the people who are like, why is Star Trek so woke right now?
Why is Star Wars being like, oh, Nazis are bad? Darth Vader?
Yeah.
But when they posted like Darth, when I don't remember if it was DHS or if it was Trump retweeted the scene from the end of Rogue One where Darth Vader's just going through the hallway, just fucking up people, and then it's the Rebel Alliance, the good guys from the Star Wars universe, and they're like, Trump is Darth Vader, obviously,
God.
and then like they're like Mexican thugs, drug cartels, illegals, leftists, you know, cultural Marxists.
Yeah, they're not good at irony.
They're not good at media literacy. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They're good at like irony in that like they'll say the R word or the F slur or
I
something.
kind of wonder if they kind of know they're the bad guys at some level.
Some of them do. Those people in that chat, those kids in that chat that were doing all that Nazi shit, they knew. They know they're the bad guys.
I have to wonder why all of a sudden being Antifa would be a bad thing. Anti-fascist.
Not all of a sudden. It was very
Wha-
gradual.
Well,
but
it did happen though. This flip flop, where all of a sudden, the radicals are people who are anti-fascist.
Mm-hmm. You know, the
Figure
thing we fought a war over. You know, the
mean-
war where everybody's like, yeah.
I'm glad that
was
all
a
my
good one.
uncles who fought in the Second World War are past and can't see it. They'd be rolling over in their grave. if
My
they were here.
grandfather, everybody's fucking grandfather or father, you know, but crazy stuff where it's just like openly Nazi, but then like saying, "Don't call me a Nazi. That's racism."
But I
Yeah, I
love
know.
that.
Make up your mind.
I love that
dude.
guy with the little mustache, though. But don't call me.
But that guy, like how Candace Owens is like, you know, look, Hitler's foreign policy was his problem. All right, his domestic policy was great.
Oh, sure, man. Just gassing anybody that,
Yeah.
anybody that you think is not
Yeah,
an
do
Aryan.
an ethno state that won't spread.
Yeah, no, of course not.
Anyway, I have a song called "Anyway." Ooh, maybe that'll be one of the songs I play at the Sean show.
Oh,
One
that's
of the
right.
Sean
You've got a
shows.
show. You've got how many shows do you have with Sean Morris?
Two as of now.
All right.
We may do one more. He's here for like 5 days, 6 days.
Mm-hmm.
So I looked at Rob's calendar. I know he's doing. Yeah, we'll probably play together, hopefully at the Spark, and I may crash the Lair.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to be doing live with the Lair, live
Yeah.
from the Lair. That's
Right, and
gonna
then the
be-
next
what date
that's
was that?
like the middle of November, the second week of November.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's going to be November 12th. is when
Yeah, and then we have a show the 13th with Heather. I believe that's the Heather show.
I believe so.
in Annandale. Anyway, I'll get back to that too. Hey, Jamie, look that up. It's a Joe Rogan reference. Look, I'm trying to cross over, all right?
Jules, don't ever change, man. I missed you.
I don't think I'm able to at this point. I'm too set in my ways. Roland, do you got any requests? Because I've also had a lot of time to think of it, and I haven't thought of anything.
Well, I think you did Invisible last week.
I did.
Let's see here. Oh. I can't remember if it's an Isbell song or not. It might be one of yours. But no, actually, I think it is one of yours. There's some reference to like sleeping outside. I can't remember. I'm so bad at remembering like titles of songs and stuff. So
Is it this one?
no, but that is a good one. I'd like to hear that.
Okay. The desert gets so cold outside.
That might be the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that one? Is that
That's
yours?
me.
That's yours. Okay.
Yeah. That's my only like love song, like lovey-dovey, head
Yeah.
over heels.
I
sort
only
of
have one
thing.
as well. So
Yeah. And it's been a while since I have played that song. So yeah, so I'll play that. I can like bend my knees though now, and it doesn't hurt like a bunch. So that's good.
would you say that you've got two legs from your hips to the ground, and when you move them, they walk around? No.
Would I say that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I would say
Okay. All right.
that. Would you say that?
Sometimes.
Sometimes being 15 seconds ago.
It used to be my sound check song. So, and then I would go directly from that into the lumberjack song. So,
What's the lumberjack song?
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Asleep all night and to work all day. No, don't know that one. Okay, it's Monty Python.
These sound like Disney songs
No,
from
they're
like
Monty
the
Python.
70s.
Really?
No.
How could you
Yeah,
not have watched Monty
sorry.
Python?
Because by the time I had heard about it, everybody was like, "How have you not seen this?" And then they're just all doing the references, and I'm just like, "It's like milk. Like I'm allergic to milk. Don't dox me." But like, so after a certain point, I'm just like, I'm fine not being a part of this milk club. It's how I feel about a lot of social media stuff. It's just like, oh, you should get on Snapchat. You'd be really great on there. And it's like, I'm okay. I see the allure, and I know, and I'm glad it brings joy to people and brings people together and blah 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 blah. But I'm okay.
Okay, I
So
think you
I
might
feel
enjoy the songs though. Some of the songs.
I think that enough time has passed. Chris has gotten up my ass about not being in a Monty Python. But and like it's like the whole thing where it's like, oh, I have this friend, you'd love him, he's great, and then you meet the friend and he's a fucking asshole. It's just like, why'd you think I'd like this person?
What about the young ones? Do you even like the young ones?
I don't know what that is.
Oh,
Are these
Poor
old
Miss
British sketch comedy things?
That one wasn't a sketch comedy thing. That was like an absurd, like sort of punk, like
Okay.
BBC show.
Was Thatcher in power?
Yes.
Then yeah, okay, then I'll look into that. Yeah. Okay, because like punk during Thatcher means anti-fascist, which dope. Anyway, songs. Been harboring resentment like a fugitive. I've grown used to it. Rummage through the wreckage of my life to find relief. Old habits die hard and I'm proving it. I refuse to quit remaining disaffected just to aid in my deceit. And I don't wanna live here in a rush with nowhere to go. I don't wanna die here on my knees out in the cold. It's taking everything I've got to stop me climbing up the walls just to fall. Oh, hold on tight, don't let go. Anything it takes to keep the beast below. Sleepless nights, winding roads. I've come to know the darkness. Maybe I'm just better off alone. Better off alone. Oh. Tried burying it down and erasing it. Isolationist, stay that way from day to day, and maybe I'll be fine. Couldn't get away even if I try to flee. It's inside of me. When all you know is pain, you can't sustain a stable mind. And I don't want my life back. That act was getting old. I don't want to pass the time rehashing fights from years ago. But when I look into the mirror, I can't find the killer's eyes. You know I tried. I hold on tight, don't let go. Feed the beast below. Start a fight, wreck a home. I've come to love the darkness. Maybe I'm just better off alone. Better off alone. No, no, no homo. usually goes into another song.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
But not today. Well, then it would be an 8-minute song. And that's not... Well, actually, that was probably close to an 8-minute song. So I tried to keep it short, but...
It's all good.
I don't know. I vibe out, man.
It's okay. We're kind of needing Phil tonight.
Well, I know.
Who's
I
that?
know
Who
you
is
like,
she? Who's
I know
Phil?
you like good vibes.
Yeah, maybe I'll play that later. Because we got a ceasefire, right?
Yeah.
Right? They killed 50 people.
Peace. The peace prize right before it starts.
Yeah. I'm of the mind that, and this is not my idea, but I will take credit for it. I'm of the mind that, like, instead of, like, him becoming president, they should have just, like, given him a TV show where he could, like, play the president.
I think that's what he initially wanted.
That's what he wanted. He wanted The Apprentice to get picked up again.
Yeah.
And then he was just hedging his bets. And then he became the nominee. And, like, you should have... I mean, everybody saw his face on, November, whatever, 2016, November 9th or whatever, 2016, where, like, he was super bummed. Because, like, you mean I have to, for the first time in my goddamn life, have a real fucking job? This fucking sucks. And so he's taking it out on all of us.
Oh my goodness. Well, what you gonna do?
But everything's fine.
Yeah.
In club. People who were
What?
evil.
Cutting in
You're-
and out there, Steve.
This fire thing is what really got these people going. They just loved them saying that you're fired. I mean, it just
Oh
turns them
yeah,
on.
man. They thought he was Mr. Business, even though
yeah,
he's
geez.
filed for
Had to
bankruptcy
be,
4
had to be
times.
a great
Yeah.
boss if he could just say you're fired, everybody.
Yeah. He played like he's one of them, but like he hates them. He hates them so much. He hates that those are his people. That he
They
has
love
to-
that because they're haters themselves.
No, but he hates them. He hates that they love him. He wants people like us and like George Clooney, the people that like Obama, like the friend group that he has. He wants because he's just an old New York queen. He's like, he's just like he
But
talks
that's
about
possible.
he
If he were to
talks
borrow
about-
if he were to borrow some of J.D. Vance's eyeliner and some high heels and a gown,
What are
he
you
could
talking
go
about,
be
man?
happy.
He's covered head to toe in bronzer. Like he's already
Exactly.
like yeah. So like, but like he should have just been like a Broadway producer or something. Like just that. He should have been like Andrew Lloyd Webber or something like that. He wouldn't have been successful.
A Broadway extra.
And we could just turn him
Yeah.
off.
Exactly. Then we don't have to pay attention
I
to him, and he
think-
doesn't, manipulate policy.
I think. Who was it? I can't remember which band it was. I think it was New Order. I think they said, "It's never enough. It's never enough until your heart stops beating." And basically,
Inshallah.
there's nothing like no height will be enough for him.
Yeah, the hole in the types of people that have to do this sort of depravity, they don't have to, but they do it, that they get up to it. The hole that they're trying to fill with these deeds will never be filled. They will never be sated. So
One thing they can never have is enough. If somebody would just give them enough, that'd be the end of the problem right, there.
and like
Here, man.
The fame monster, it's a contract. Like, I mean, think about like the people who have just like maintained their level of fame for as long as they have, but been completely isolated from politics. Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga. I'm sure there are some men there too, but it's mainly like female pop stars. And then internationally, there's like pop stars and personalities and stuff.
But Jules,
Yeah, that should have just been what he did.
Jules, I'm just
Instead,
like you. I've never been satisfied.
You'll never be satisfied. All right. Okay. This is for you, Roland.
I'm gonna see how many more Hamilton references I can get in tonight.
I'll wait for it.
Okay. ha ha!
Now I'm just thinking of them. Just loading them up.
I mean, yeah. How could you say no to this?
That was the next one I was gonna do. It's okay. It's all right. It's infuriating, that buzz. It's like
Yeah.
intermittent. It's not all the time, but
I have the new
but
hotness for you. We'll talk afterwards.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. This is called Vows. It is, I guess, like the murder is kind of the emotional climax of my second album. This is the first emotional climax of. Then there's an actual climax in the sex song. It's kind of a plateau of climax. It's a tantric climactic album. Except for the-
My
yeah.
exact thought.
Except for the last song, then it kind of comes down a bit. Yeah.
I always knew you were an edgelord.
Lord of the Edge. The desert gets so cold at night, but you're there to keep me warm. Whenever I catch morning's light, you're how I know I'm home. You know what I'm thinking before I say the word. Every time I'm sinking, you save me from my words. You complete my soul. I was yours before hello, and I thought you should know I will always be around to cherish and obey every single thing you say. Yeah, I'm gonna love you every day until they put me in the ground. I thought I needed someone else, like a drowning man needs rain. I put my heart upon a shelf to keep away the pain. Oh, you wore through my defenses and you stole my every breath. Your eyes knocked me senseless and they scared me half to death. Yeah, you complete my soul. I was yours before hello, and I thought you should know I will All right. That went well. That I don't know what that is. That sucks, but whatever.
What? What?
Oh,
what
there was
was-
some weird clicky click.
Oh, I didn't. I don't think I heard
There's
it.
like some interference. Oh no, just right at the end though.
Oh, okay. All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. We have a late
Uh-oh.
entrant. Roscoe.
Roscoe inbound.
Give him a moment to get in and get settled.
Roscoe,
In the
where have you
meantime,
been, Roscoe?
Storm. How you doing, Storm?
Yeah, let's get Storm up.
Howdy, hey.
Howdy,
Hey
howdy.
there.
Thought I'd badger you a little.
I was gonna ask if it was a raccoon or a tanuki, but
Looks like he got attacked by the damn thing and it stayed around.
Yeah,
A symbiotic relationship at this point.
exactly.
Well, what do you have for us this this fine evening?
Okay. Oh, yeah. So, well, I thought I'd do this poem sort of ironically this year because New England is having the worst foliage we've had in about 20 years. So, and yeah, get my first song up here. Seasons turning. I feel the seasons turning, walking down a country road. I feel the leaves burning, see lots of nature's gold. And I know I've come home, and I know I've come home to New England. We built this nation on a promise made. That promise rests with the people, not one man's parade. No crown, no throne, no dynasty to claim. We answer to each other, not to one person's name. No kings, no kings, all kings we won't bow down. This is our country, this is our town. We stand together, voices as one. The fight for democracy has just begun. No king, no king, hear our refrain. The people united will break every chain. No. They think they're above the law they swore to defend, making up rules that serve them and their friends. But we remember what our founders said so clear, that tyrants fall when the people have no fear. No kings, no kings, no kings, we won't bow down. No kings, this is our country, this is our town. We stand together, voices as one. The fight for democracy has just begun. No kings, no kings, hear my refrain. The people united will break every chain. From the mountain to the plains, in the sunshine and the rain, every color, every creed, standing up for what we need. This is not about left or right. This is about what's wrong and right. This is our future. Take back our crown. We stand together, millions as one. Our work for justice is never done. No kings, no kings, no kings. Oh, kings, this land is ours. the people together hold all the power. No king, no king, no king. We are the power. We are the change. No king, no king, no king. The poem was mine. The song is by the Midnight Republic. The second piece I'm dedicating to Bob Franke. I knew him a little bit when I was younger. One of the elder gentlemen of the folk revival who just died a couple of days ago. And I'm dedicating it also to Archie Fisher, who I enjoyed concerts with. I never knew him personally, but I saw some of his concerts back in the 70s and 80s. He's about to leave us from all the reports I'm getting. So, if I could build this world, so many things I'd change. Yet what would result could only be so strange. For I only see the moment. I do not know the plan. I only have the questions I cannot understand. If the egg is cracked too soon, the chick will surely die. The canary kept cage up can never learn to fly. I know there must be reasons why everything's this way. I sense a greater purpose, and so I walk away. The thunder and lightning gave voice to the night. The little child cried aloud in her fright. Hush, little baby, a story I'll tell of a love that has conquered the powers of hell. Hallelujah, the great storm is over. Lift up your wings and fly. Hallelujah, the great storm is over. Lift up your wings and fly. Sweetness in the air and justice on the wind. Laughter in the house where the mourners have been. The deaf shall have music, the blind have new eyes. The standards of death taken down by surprise. Hallelujah, the great storm is over. Lift up your wings and fly. Somebody's unmuted. Hallelujah, the great storm is over. Let's try take two, because I got muted, not whoever was supposed to be. Okay. The thunder and lightning gave voice to the night. The little child cried aloud in her fright. Hush, little baby, a story I'll tell of a love that has conquered the powers of hell. Hallelujah, the great storm is over. Lift up your wings and fly. Hallelujah, the great storm is over. Lift up your wings and fly. Sweetness in the air and justice on the wind. Laughter in the house where the mourners have been. The deaf shall have music, The blind have new eyes, the standards of death taken down by surprise. Hallelujah, the great storm is over. Lift up your wings and fly. Hallelujah, the great storm is over. Lift up your wings and fly. Release for the captives, an end to the war. New streams in the desert, new hope for the poor. The little children will dance as they sing and play with the bears and the lions in spring. Hallelujah, the great storm is over. Lift up your wings and fly. Hallelujah, the great storm is over. Lift up your wings and fly. Hush, little baby, let go of your fear. The Lord loves his own, and your mother is here. The child fell asleep as the lantern did burn. The mother sang on till her bridegroom's return. Hallelujah, the great storm is over. Lift up your wings and fly. Hallelujah, the great storm is over. Lift up your wings and fly. Hallelujah, the great storm is over. Lift up your wings and fly. Bob Frankie presented.
Our great
The
storm
poem.
is not over. He's just done with his set. But don't worry,
Yep.
we have a lightning round coming up, so
And the poem was mine, and the song was by Bob Frankie.
right out. And just a quick hello to our friend Roscoe Bino. What's up, Roscoe?
Oh, I just wanted to see if how old a 50-year-old is that does this shit.
I'm almost
So we got
there. Almost
we got
there.
the young fart and the old fart.
Yeah, I'll be
The
I'll
older
be
fart.
50 in less than a month now. So wow, that's
Yeah, when I was going to ask, and I guess it's very fortuitous. Thank you, Roscoe, for the professional level tee up. Rowan, you're about to play a song to start off the lightning round, I assume, or
I
is
am.
Roscoe jumping in?
Rowan, I just want
No,
to say
no,
you
I
don't
just-
look. You
I
don't
just
look a
showed
day
up here to
over
make
49.
fun of Rowan.
Okay. Well, I'm all about that. Rowan, you have a show that's coming up.
I do indeed.
Celebrating your long, slow march towards oblivion. This is the 50th time around the sun for you, and yeah, when is that? Where is that? What's
Well,
that whole deal?
Show is going to be on November 1st at Glen Echo Park. It will not be just me. No, no, no. It will be
Oh, no.
Ilyami, Tinsmith, Io, and the Acacia Thears Band. Bands that I play in all of.
Right, and then I'll play, and then I play.
You play? Oh, you're gonna make it. You're gonna come to play?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna, and then I, because
Yeah, they're
going to
open for you. Four
Right, yeah,
bands are
no,
going to open
yeah,
for
you open, you guys open for me. Then I do 4 hours.
Okay.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, wait a minute! Don't leave! Don't leave!
No, I am gonna try to make it. What day of the week is that?
That is going to be a Saturday, November 1st. I will drop a link in the chat so people can find out about more
It's
about
good.
it.
It's a ticketed event, correct?
It is. Tickets are
Okay.
$20, and you can find tickets at the link. I will send it to you right.
Well, I saw the poster. It looks awesome.
Yeah, thank you. I was just flashing it to the audience here just a moment ago. I'll put that back up again, and I'll.
Who did the artwork on that?
That was Heather, actually. She did this one.
Nice.
It's really nice. I'm planning to print it out. So
Heather and Rob are big art nerds.
yes. So, and I work at a print lab. So
It's all coming together
all
now.
coming together. So yeah, I'm looking forward to having a nice print of that to commemorate the evening. So
Is there going to be some, naked running or anything like that? Or?
No.
If I can make it, yeah.
I don't think anybody wants to see that from me.
Speak for yourself.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
well, you know.
And
Different
Well,
Well, if there was a
structural thing.
newspaper rolled up lit, that would help. Never mind. That's an old school stuff. I think they used to call that the flaming turkey or something.
Oh,
The flame. Oh God.
now I have the image in my head. I didn't know what it
Yeah,
was.
you roll a
No, I
newspaper up,
understand. No, I
put it in the
Yep.
and light it.
Oh,
Where's Telly?
I'm sorry, I'm dragging us down to my
It's
level.
okay. It's great. It's great to have you.
I'm.
and speaking of concerts, I was hoping Rebecca would be here because I wanted to embarrass or compliment her on the wonderful performance she did last Tuesday at Folk
yes.
Project,
I did.
which
watch
I
that
got to
too.
see on live stream.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
great show.
we talked
this-
about it. She said it went really well.
Yeah, it did. And this Tuesday, another Zoom friend of mine, Marianne McAllister, is going to be
Oh, okay.
the
Oh yeah, I
Yes.
know her. She sometimes is on
Joseph.
on Joe Isaacs's
Yep.
on Joe
Yep.
Isaacs's Music Matters showcase. Yeah, I like her. Yeah.
yeah, and it's a free show. So sign up at Folk Project.
Yeah, and
Alright.
that I hadn't heard of that live stream before. It's a really cool thing.
Yeah,
I was
it
very
really
impressed
is.
by it. So
I was slumming it at the Spark, so I
And what is the live stream? I'm interrupting you, but
yeah, Storm, if you have a link, could you drop it
I will.
in the
Yeah.
chat,
Yep.
and then Rowan
What-
can
what was
pump
called
it
It's a
out to
place
everybody.
called Folk Project in New Jersey,
So
and
just
they do
drive- so
hybrid
it's just a-
concerts.
so
And
Roscoe,
the
it's
Tuesday
just a-
nights are free.
It's just a quick 10-hour drive for you to New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just right up the street there.
Right up 95. Yeah. Yeah. You can look at all those Amazon warehouses I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I
Or
think
you
it's
can
longer
or
than
you
10
or you
hours
can
to
put on your
Tennessee.
PJs and watch from your bedroom.
Or I can watch from my bedroom.
Okay, fine.
So that's a tough choice, really.
And it depends on where in New Jersey. Yeah. If you're going to like southern New Jersey, then maybe 11 hours.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've been to Boston. That's enough for me.
Boston's crazy. That's a
New
crazy
Jersey,
drive.
New York was fun.
New York's
I was
nice.
in New York 20 minutes and got robbed.
Oh God.
When was this?
Oh, it was in the Wayback Machine. It was like back when it wasn't easy to rob me. You know what I'm saying?
Back when Times Square was fun?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
not that far back.
Before the big M&M store and the Toys R Us and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was actually, I think it was in the 80s. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
far
that's
enough back for
before-
you, though, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's like pre Giuliani. We have an iPhone incoming. What's
Okay,
this?
yeah, let's see,
I'm ready to boot them if
Okay.
this
It was
is
about the time Rowan was born.
No. I mean, if it
Well,
was in the-
when I was a high school student, we did a road trip. High school sponsored thing. A number of high schools actually, and we went down to New York City and stayed a couple of nights in a hotel, and for some reason the hotel they'd picked for us was right off of Times
Oh
Square's red light
goodness.
district.
Oh God.
I'm sure it
And
was
somebody
inexpensive
got
at the
robbed
time.
and somebody got raped in our
Oh
party.
my God.
Jesus Christ, man.
I'm
Yeah, it
sorry.
was
Somebody got what? Robbed
Yeah.
and what?
And the other
one
thing.
person got robbed and another person got raped.
Oh,
Goodness.
That was, but like, look, make no mistake, crime used to be
Yeah.
fucking Telly. Hey, crime used to be fucking insane in New York, and the fact that people act like, and in DC,
Oh, yeah.
and in Baltimore, and in Detroit, and in Chicago, and the fact that these motherfuckers are acting like crime is still as crazy as it was in the 70s and 80s, like dirty, hairy times, is nuts, man. It's like an I want to say like almost century long low, in across most of those cities. But hey, it's in the military.
And there are a number of cities in Texas that have higher crime rates.
Yeah.
And when
yeah.
when 6 states sent people to Washington, D.C., every state that sent people had cities with higher crime rates.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's bullshit. But it's propaganda. It's the American version of Hezbollah.
yeah.
Thing goes like this: don't shit in your own backyard, and that's what they're doing.
That's words
Okay,
to
well,
live
hey,
by.
Rowan. So could you play a song? I got to go back to my backyard and clean up some stuff because I didn't know I wasn't supposed to do that.
Oh, speaking of shit, did you see the thing that Trump just
Yes,
released? Is that true?
The AI thing that he reposted.
Yeah.
Yes, that is
That's
true.
true?
Yes, because
Oh my
there's
God,
no
what a
subtlety
fucking
anymore.
I like
It's
the way he
crazy.
said the thing that he released.
Yeah.
Which one is this one?
Oh, we can
Oh,
talk.
never
we can
mind.
talk.
It's-
Let's let Rowan play a song.
He's not smart
Yeah,
enough
yeah,
to do
let's,
that. Somebody else did that. It was just too well done.
Yeah, it was an AI thing. Anyway, well, yeah, please.
Shh.
What if you just said it without the context?
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you. Oh, you've got
Who's going to play rhythm for you, Rowan?
Oh well, it'll be. We actually do a lot of my songs with Ilyemi now, so there'll be.
So Heather's going to be.
Yeah. So Heather will be playing. Joey will be playing. I think
Joey's going to show up.
I think Joey's going to be still in Japan at the time. Actually.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, he's in Japan.
He's gonna play long.
But I'm sure he promised that he would make it, even though he knew he was going to Japan.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him.
I've known him for 20 years. I can make these jokes.
But yeah, so it'll be Heather, and she'll be playing percussion, and then there's at least one song that Rob will play percussion on, and and then my Irish band Tinsmith will be there, so I'll be playing guitar and percussion with them, and then I'll be playing percussion for the Acacia Sears band, which is another band I'm in, and then IO is the side project that Sharif and I have. And we'll be doing some fun.
And all you had to do was live 50 years to do this shit.
Yes. And actually,
So I just got to wait 15. All right, I'm good.
I actually did this at my 30th birthday as well. So we did a show where I played, with all of my bands, and there was actually one more band, the Great Outdoor Fight, with Dan Zimmerman, who's an incredible songwriter. I played all night long, no breaks. It was great.
Pretty cool. So every 20 years you get enough shit together to do something, huh?
Yep. So start
then
planning for the
hibernates.
70. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
How long is the set?
geez.
Have you timed it?
I haven't yet.
Some people time their shit. I don't know. I don't.
No.
Because I just play by myself. So it's just like you tell me how long you want me to play, and I'll fill that time.
Yeah,
No
that's
breaks.
basically what we're gonna do. Like each band is gonna get a certain amount of time. So, yeah.
now Susie Bird, when she used to host or coordinate these things, would get one of those big ass clocks, that everybody in the venue could see, and she'd put it down in front of the stage and put a piece of tape where when the minute hand got to that piece of tape, you were done.
Nice.
That's fantastic.
That's a great way to do it. So
Yeah. Oh, I meant specifically for fart, that would work great.
All right. Calm down.
Calm down. Hey,
I have my phone up there. I keep track of myself. I keep it reined in. When it's just me, it's much less. I have fewer people to bounce off of, so it's much less.
just to remind you, you brought it up. So
Look, don't quote me to me. That's not how this works. You know what? Fuck this.
Hey.
Play a song.
Wait a minute.
Hey, no, get out of here. You're fired. Okay, fine. Come back, please.
all right,
Come
it
on,
is now
Lord, play it.
time
I
for
mean, Ralph, go play
Steve
a song, man.
Patton.
Oh. Well, okay. Let me see my.
If you must.
All right. If I must, let me think. Okay. We're not going to be too serious here. Just got to think of how you're going. Well, hello, stranger. Why the look of gloom? Welcome to the party in the land of the doom. Ain't an April morning while you're still alive. We're all here waiting on it, man, with a sigh. And there's 100 roads just like us up and down this hall. Nothing left to do but stare at empty walls. Nobody's family ain't nobody's friend, just an old heap of bones here waiting on the end. Well, tell us your story if you got one to tell, and even if you don't, our minds are going to hell. Won't nobody notice if you babble like the rest, or sit there in silence and drool in your chest. And there's 100 voters like us up and down these halls. Nothing left to do but stare at empty walls. Nobody's family ain't nobody's friend, just an old heap of bones here waiting on the end. Well, don't you worry, mister, if your mind starts to go, they'll wrap you in a diaper and... Oh, oh boy. There's nothing... There's nothing left to do unless you need to know. They'll wrap you in a diaper and tuck you into bed. I don't know. I lost the track of the song. The words. Forget it. Let's see if we can pick up from there again. Well, don't you worry, mister, if your mind starts to go. There's nothing left to do unless you'll need to know. You could go on forever with nothing in your head. They'll just wrap you in a diaper and tuck you into bed. And there'll be 100 motors like you up and down these halls. Nothing left to do but stare at empty walls. Nobody's family ain't nobody's friend, just an old heap of bones here waiting on the end. Well, your children won't come calling because there won't be nothing left. Doctors and morticians will divvy up the rest. Ain't no need to linger, no, there ain't no need to tarry. They've already written your obituary. There's 100 motors like you up and down these halls. Nothing left to do but stare at empty walls. Nobody's family ain't nobody's friend, just an old heap of bones here waiting on the end. Well, your friends all got lucky, checked out ahead of you, and left you here to watch your captain kangaroo. But you'll get the last laugh when those worms come for you. They'll cremate your body and send you up the flue. And there'll be 100 more just like you up and down these halls. Nothing left to do but stare at empty walls. Nobody's family ain't nobody's friend, just an old heap of bones here waiting on the end.
Yeah, that's an awesome song, man.
Like that. That's one of the spontaneous things that happened from something my dad said before he passed away about his brother. He went up to visit his brother in a nursing home, and when he got back, he said, "Jesus Christ, I felt like I've been to the land of the doomed." But the funniest part was later when my son put it on his album, and he played it to he played the album to my father when he got there, and my father said, "See, Steve, that's the kind of songs you ought to write."
Oh, no.
That's the funniest line. Well, what's so funny about it, see, because I seldom write things that are cheerful or,
Yeah.
comedic, or that he ever heard, so that we're comedic. So that's what he meant.
Cheerful. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. Well, see, we're out of that whole generation back there. They used to take, they're rioting in Africa. La, da, 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 da. I mean, Mason Williams was back there. What is it?
Yeah,
hors
right.
d'oeuvres, a little piece of cheese and a little piece of meat.
Well, I one time, back in my youth, I wrote a lot of these protest type songs, so, like Wars of the Fathers and things like that, and I expect that's what he had last heard from me. So, other than the bluegrass shit that I was playing with, it
was too woke for him. I got you.
Yeah, that's probably. Well, actually, he was a pretty woke guy. I mean, he was very much. He was more hippie than I was.
Yeah, this country has taken a huge, and I think the world has taken a huge rightward shift. It's like 20 years, 25 years after World War II, we forgot that we didn't like fascism, and then we just started doing it again. And now it's back and bigger than ever. We love sequels, right? Right, Tony?
Justice for Warren.
And some pundit on MSNBC tonight was saying the trouble with the Democratic Party is they're just too leftist.
That is the most insane thing I've heard all week.
I know.
And I've heard I've been following the news.
The thing is,
that is crazy.
The thing is, they're not left enough. That's the problem.
Exactly.
And Storm. You. I'm sure you can go back and watch the feed. Steve and I had, and Joe chimed in too, and Rowan was just like, "I'm sick still a little, so I'm tired." So he didn't really chime in much, but it was about like kind of the current state of like resistance and how like Antifa is now a 4-letter word, and just like the chasing to the right that the supposed opposition does. And it's one of the reasons they're like having this guttural, visceral reaction to Zohran Mamdani in New York, is because he's like actually touting progressive ideals and running on them instead of just running against the obvious state of fascism and like creeping authoritarianism that we have going on. He's like he's trying to create a better future as opposed to just reacting to our shitty present.
Right.
Somebody I remember said back in the 60s, and I really can't put my finger on exactly who said it, that the shame was that Russia's brand of dictatorship is branded as communism.
That does kind of suck.
That was the problem. That's what gave it a dirty. That's what gave it a bad name.
Yeah.
Right. It was not. It was. I mean, when it had good intentions until Stalin came along.
Stalin was a fucking
Stalin was
asshole.
really.
He won World War II.
He was a communistic fascist.
Right. No, he was a communist authoritarian. Like
he had fun killing Jews himself and just inviting people to his office and shooting them for fun.
That doesn't make you a fascist. That like just the Jew thing doesn't make you a fascist. There's like he was communistic. I think he abhorred certain fascistic ideals, but he him and Hitler would have agreed on a lot of shit. Let's just put it that way.
They did agree on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
The problem is
Hitler tried to fuck with Russia.
When Hitler tried to, when Hitler invaded him, he changed his mind. That was the problem.
Oh no, it's
otherwise they were bosom buddies.
For real, it's like the U.S. Like when we were fine with the Axis powers over there. We didn't care about Japan, like just bombing the shit out of Southeast Asia or whatever. We don't care about that. That's not. And plus, we have like business deals with Germany. And then when the Japanese attacked us, then that was when we were like,
that was all over. That really was all over Manchuria. They thought that we had given them permission to dominate Asia. And we weren't happy about their getting involved in Manchuria.
Right. The project that
That's
we carried
out,
in the 60s
and of course,
and the 70s.
off the French and the Brits,
in Cambodia and Laos, that's some stuff that like we had machinations for as a country for years and years and years. And then the Japanese did come and mess with that, and then they blew up Pearl Harbor, and then that was it. And then we were in it, sadly. For us, I guess, and the
all boys paramilitary style boarding school that I went to was so hooked up that when it was not available to the public, they showed. Now, remember, this is 6th to 9th grade that these kids were, including me. But they showed us Frank Sinatra's personal copy of the Manchurian Candidate.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
The inferior version, but
that was designed to scare the hell out of you. See,
it's propaganda.
Scare you right. That's what it was all about. To scare.
Rowan, are you taking notes? This is the way you're going to sound in 20 years. You're going to talk like this in 20 years.
You're going to talk like these 4 old guys.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Like that 35-year-old guy there.
I brainworms. It's the internet. It rots the brain. Storm, do you have something teed up that you'd like to do?
Oh, am I next?
Yes.
You're next. I mean, you should have been 10 minutes ago, but somebody won't shut the fuck up.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's change the mood, but change it right back.
Yeah, well, we'll change it back. Don't worry.
Grief. If I could just wash off this pain like blood, which stain lasts longer? Out, damn spot. Out of heart, of eyes, of jaw. Someday a smile, one day a laugh. Someday, not yet. A long time ago, when the world went mad, and the law got meaner, than it ever had. The people got clever, and the people got loud. They said, we'll mock you back, you bureaucratic crowd. There were beavers and badgers and bunnies on parade, frogs in the fountains, and raccoons unafraid, moose wearing makeup, and ducks in a brigade. That's how we all mocked ice in the costume parade. Well, ice rolled in with their boots and their frowns, said we're here for order, no costumes in town. But the people were ready with felt and glue. They said, you deport laughter, well, we'll deport you. There were llamas with lattes, and otters on skates, pandas with protest signs reading close the gates, a goose in a trench coat yelling down with charades. That's how we all mocked ice in the costume parade. A penguin with sunglasses led the march. A kangaroo carried a torch through the arch. A fox in a fedora shouted, this is absurd. You can't cage compassion. It's more than a word. There were wolves waving placards and cats with berets, snakes doing salsa in matching displays. A parrot kept squawking, we won't be afraid. That's how we all mocked ice in the costume parade. Now the cameras rolled and the people cheered, and ice stood baffled, completely weird, dead. A sloth with a clipboard took notes on the scene, said, I think they're being too funny to ever be mean. There were zebras and donkeys and bears in disguise, bats holding banners that said no more lies. They couldn't stop laughter, no matter how they prayed. That's how we all mocked ice. Yeah, that's how we all mocked ice in the costume parade. In the costume parade. Poem was mine. The song is by John D. Cundall.
Yeah, that's a sweet one too.
Nice.
It's time to bring in the clowns, I think, huh?
I think
That's
we
what
send,
they were. They were the clowns
I
coming
think
in.
we send in the clowns is what we do. Right? Is that the
Yeah. That's that. Yeah, that's
Nothing pisses off tyrants more than humor.
this is true because they don't have good media literacy. That's really the problem. Hold on. Hey Rowan,
yes?
what was
This is
what?
This?
Yeah.
This is VOM, the virtual
Yeah.
open mic. We do this every Monday evening. My name is Rowan Corbett. You're about to hear from Jules Bland, our co-host, and you were at the ultimate performance of the evening.
Not ultimate is like ultimate like Ultimate Spider-Man or Ultimate Marvel where it's like cool. Just
No,
like that's
just
the
last.
last one.
Yeah, the last
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
And
don't
do
wanna
you
get
want to
shit.
mention the prompt?
Oh yes, we have
Oh,
a
yeah.
prompt for next month, and that prompt is the trees voted for the axe.
It's a good one.
Wait a minute. The trees did what?
They
Voted,
voted
for the
axe.
They
process.
voted. Oh, right. And you
It's
knew
a
what,
very-
you
it's-
knew I
it's-
was an axe when you let me in here. Is that what?
Exactly. That's exactly what we're talking about. Yeah. You get it. Everybody gets it.
Sort of like that.
If you
But,
don't get
know,
it, you
that's
can axe me again.
Okay.
It's a great metaphor. I like it.
You've got sharp wit
Say I know how to
tonight.
use it, but I
That's
like it.
cutting for sure.
Oh fuck.
All right, sorry.
In fact, you
Threw away
did a
my
real
shot.
hatchet job.
Jules.
Oh yeah, right.
No.
Okay.
I kind of want this to keep going.
Jules Bland, please regale us.
Well, look.
Jules, put us out of our misery.
Well, I don't know. I guess I'm helpless when it comes to this, you know. But I guess the story of tonight
Jules
really
Bland
is, you know, that history has its eyes on you.
Yeah.
I guess is really, and what comes next? Well, it's probably what I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna play a song that I think I've probably played once in front of folks.
Only once?
Yeah, and it was like 10 years ago before I actually played Panano. Yeah, it was when Coffee Culture, I believe, was this place. It was in Petworth on Kennedy Street. In Washington, D.C., preoccupation. Excuse you. Don't mind if I do.
Did you play it on P-Nano back then?
Well, I mean, it's a Panano song. Like, you got it. So, yeah. And I was like rudimentarily... Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Sure. Familiar with the instrument. Because, yeah, that's probably better, yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't need that bit. No, there's a whole end bit where they, like, do a key change, and I never did that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I love just cutting out, like, the back third of a song. Yeah. So then I can, like, lead it into something else. That's not what I'm doing this evening.
And now...
Is it still evening?
It is. And now Jules Bland will play Single Ladies for you.
All the single ladies? All the single ladies.
Put your hands up.
I'm unarmed.
Likely story.
I am unarmed. Well, that's not true. I have a bow next to me and a sword. So, yeah.
What kind of sword?
A katana. I need to get it reset in the hilt because it's like...
Oh, yeah.
Is that a real katana or is that a...
Oh, no, it's real. I mean, it's like 440 stainless steel, so it's not like rolled steel.
Nah.
No, it's not like a real katana, but you could... I don't know if you could cut through bone with this, but you could slice a motherfucker up with this.
Will it cut through like a 4-inch bamboo or something like that?
No.
That is, I don't think so, but I've sharpened it and I just got a sharpening stone set earlier this year.
You say it's
There are
440
no
stainless.
more watermelons or pumpkins in his neighborhood.
Yeah.
You can make 440 will take an edge like a razor blade. I mean, they make razors out of it.
Yeah.
So,
I've gotten it pretty sharp where like I can just like tree branches just
yeah,
done.
because
Okay.
I have kitchen knives that are 440 stainless, and believe me.
Yeah.
Okay, Jules,
They get
if you don't know it, I've got not just a TV show, but a whole TV channel for you.
Uh-oh.
Forged in Fire.
Oh yeah, they're based out of here.
Oh, yeah, in Baltimore, right?
They're in Baltimore. They're
Are they really?
Yeah, I'm going to like the next sword I buy, I'm going to buy from them.
Wow.
Like I'm just gonna have them either make me one or just like, you know, schedule a time to go there and just like walk the floor and you know, whatever's the cheapest. Oh God. Anyway, since we're in the room where it happens, and we've had to so far take a break, and we know it's quiet uptown. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? All right. Now, I've been cheating, as you can tell, because I've just been looking at the track list for Hamilton.
All right.
Rowan and I challenged each other. It was a fun time.
All right. What you got for us?
That, and then probably a song. How's that? Is that
Not bad. Not bad at all.
all right? Hold on. Are you just gonna have the scope up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Whew. Wish I could bubble wrap my heart in case I fall and break apart. I'm not God, I can't change the stars, and I don't know if there's life on Mars, but I know you hurt the people that you love and those who care for you. I want nothing to do with the things you're going through. This is the last time I give up this heart of mine, telling you that I'm a broken man who's finally realized he's standing in moonlight, but you're black on the inside. Do you think you ought to cry? This is goodbye. Hold on. I deleted the fucking thing that says when it's the. All right. Sorry. I'm just going to make a little edit right here. There we go. Now I know when it's the verse and not the chorus. Isn't that fun? Isn't that good? That's handy, right? All right. I'll take my answer off the air. Shut up, Roscoe. I'm a little dazed and confused, but life's a bitch, and so are you. All my days have turned
back on the inside. Ooh, do you think you ought to cry? This is goodbye.
Then I could have gone into another song, but I didn't because I'm nice.
Jules Bland, y'all. Jules Bland. My right-hand man. And that's the end of the show. That was the story of tonight.
And my left-hand man. Yeah!
Oh, goodness.
Oh man, on so many levels have we been so what's the word where you push people away because of the things you say? What's that word?
Repulsive?
Not exactly
asshole?
that. No, like impenetrable. That's what it is. Yeah,
Whoa.
like more like Colossus, Yeah.
Well, I just signed up for another Zoom, and they had one of those things where you had to check to verify. Then it showed me pictures of motorcycles,
Oh, God. Yeah.
and so I checked all the motorcycles. Then it showed me a picture of a bus, so I checked all the bus. Then it had three things I had to skip. Then it had bicycles, and kept you clicked three bicycles, and then more bicycles showed up, and you clicked those. And I guess I missed a handlebar or something because it made me then do sidewalks, and the sidewalks kept reappearing. So literally, I had to do 7 different
my God.
things just to get onto the friggin' sign-up sheet.
I lost interest at 2.
I think they were looking for a robot, Storm.
Right. Well, I think that is where we're going to end it for this evening. I believe we like to say, fold up your chairs.
Yeah, my remotes are revolting against me, and I don't appreciate it. I'd like to tell them that formally. I'd like to get that on record. But yeah, I guess fold up your chairs, and Rowan, you like to say a thing. And ow, I hit my fucking knee. God damn it.
Again, my name is Rowan Corbett. I'm your obedient servant. We will see you next week. And until then, make art, not content. So grab someone by the face and squeeze.
Reach out and touch face.
See you later.